guys, it is Tristan with Nerdette's Newsstand, and I want to talk a little bit more in depth about the Gina Carano situation, because right now, behind a paywall, the Daily Wire has an entire interview, a little over an hour long, about what happened and what went on at Disney. Now, it is, of course, not a know-all, tell-all. She does still have non-disclosure agreements with them, but she does a good job of really diving into what happened, her social media posts, how she was treated, and how she kind of feels now. And I think there's a lot of great things about Gina Carano. There is a lot of great things about seeing a woman that is actually strong and amazing stand up for herself, because you don't even see the men doing that work for Disney. Now, I get it. A lot of them want to make money and support their families. I get all of that. I really do. But you cannot constantly bend the knee and expect respect from the majority of people. You just can't. But on the other hand, Gina, she kind of demands it. And if you don't respect her, she's not going to deal with you. And I really, really enjoy that pure, integral heart that you see in her. Now, it will be available tomorrow for everyone to listen to for free on the Daily Wire actual YouTube channel or website. I'm not exactly sure. But regardless, I want to talk about a couple of the things that she said, and some of it seems glaringly obvious, and it's what a lot of people have been saying all along, and I don't think it just pertains to Disney. I think this kind of rolls over to Warner Brothers or Lionsgate or Blumhouse, any of the bigger corporations. You're going to see this in, but primarily Disney, because it's absolutely 100% the biggest. Now, she did say that she was bullied, and I'm saying, of course she was bullied. She thought a little differently. She didn't exactly conform to everything that they had said and what they had wanted from her. So yes, she was bullied by multiple accounts on multiple times. These people don't just want you gone from social media or your platform lost at Disney. They want you completely out of this world. And we're seeing that with comments that are being made about how does she still have a platform and how can she still be talking, and it's absolutely ridiculous. They want what happened in World War II all over again. And that is simply all she said in that last post. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. And yet she lost the job. Now, of course, it is a private corporation, so you could argue that they have the right to fire whoever they want. That there is hypocrisy in that statement, because they can fire Gina and they can keep people like Pedro Pascal, even though I'm not so sure he's still working for them. And he's wrote stuff much more appalling, or like the girl from Star Trek basically saying that people in Texas get what they deserve, and she still has a job. Well, a lot of that has to do which way you lean politically and how easily you are to mold, and if you'll bend the knee. And of course, those people will, and Gina will not. And I think that's, again, something for her to be really proud of. But what I want to specifically talk about in the interview is where she says, where she talks about humanizing people, where she talks about when she was in these kind of teaching agreements that she had with Disney, where she said, sure, I'll sit down with, the LGBTQ representative or the so-and-so and have them come over. Let's go to lunch. Let's sit face to face and have a conversation, because it humanizes you. And that's what we've seen in the past 15 years, right? Is the dehumanizing of the person on the other side of the screen. Because if they are not a person, if they are simply a party or they are an idea, you don't have to feel bad for the things you say. But if you look somebody in the eye, if you feel a hug, if you see the compassion, you start to understand. And that's what SJWs do not want. They don't want to understand. They don't want to empathize. They don't want to learn compassion because, of course, that leads to compromise, and that is unacceptable at some points at all points with them. I think humanizing each other is really what the best takeaway from all of this is you have to learn to humanize someone. I understand you may not like Pedro Pascal, but again, he has a child. He's just trying to support him. I understand you may not like Gina Carano. She's new to politics. She's getting into things. She's learning about the world. Be patient with her. I understand you may not like James Gunn. He made some dumb jokes. He's still human. We all have to learn at some point to really see each other as more than just an icon, an avatar, a screen name. So another thing I think that was really important that she said was Hollywood's scared. Not everybody believes what they say online, and they say it a lot of times, just like I've said in hundreds of videos. It's a simple virtue signal. Hollywood is scared, and they don't want to lose their jobs, so they lean left. And then when they need to lean more left, they make it seem like they do. They bend the knee time and time again because they don't want to lose that luxury of life. They don't want to lose their higher class. They don't want to lose their place in the spotlight. And I think at some point, the only way to end that is to either A, stop supporting them. Stop supporting them. Stop giving them your money. Or B, stop them. They need to stop. They need to stand up for themselves. We need more Gina Caranos. We need more people like her, or it's not going to stop. And Disney is going to be able to continuously treat their employees like garbage, continuously have just the most racist policies, continuously treat people like garbage and not like humans. And I do love one thing that she says. She said, don't try to ruin my life with lies when yours can be ruined with the truth. And I think it's important looking at all the harassment that she has received because she's absolutely right. These people, time and time again, and I'm not talking just about the people on Twitter, I'm talking about the media too, time and time again have tried to ruin this woman's life with lies, with changing the meaning, interpreting things wrong, doing it on purpose. Yet, if the truth is actually revealed and it's, they're bending the knee simply to have a job, your life is over. It really, really is. So I don't know. At some point, you have to realize that mostly out of this, you've got to start humanizing each other. You've got to start realizing that I'm a person. You're a person. The person in the comment section is another person. And so is Gina Carano. And she doesn't deserve to be treated like trash. She deserves to be treated like someone we can respect. Do I respect a lot of people in Hollywood for bending the knee? No, not even a little bit. But I'm not going to treat them like garbage. Maybe it's their learning curve that they need. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about this situation, but regardless, I think Gina is doing one amazing thing after the other, and she should be really proud of that. So anyways, let me know, of course, what you guys think. Make sure to, if you haven't already, check out the Daily Wire interview with her. It will be on tomorrow for Ones Without a Paywall. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.